Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. The holiday season is upon us, so today I'm making one of my favorite make-ahead desserts, my eggless rasmalai cake. It's soft, tender, soaked in fragrant cardamom milk and topped with whipped cream and pistachios. Perfect for Diwali, Thanksgiving or any celebration. And it's completely vegetarian friendly. So let's get started. Here are the ingredients for the recipe. Feel free to pause and get them all together. I will also link the recipe below, so feel free to check it out on my blog. Let's preheat our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and get started with our batter. For that, in a large bowl, add 3/4 cup of canola oil. Next, add 1 cup of buttermilk and 1/2 cup of whole milk. Now add 2/3 cup of granulated sugar, or use up to a full cup if you like it sweeter. Now add a tablespoon of vanilla extract, 1/4 teaspoon of almond extract, and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Now whisk the wet ingredients till fully combined. Sift in 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Since we are not using eggs in this recipe, sifting is an important step here as it adds air to the batter and makes the sponge lighter. Now gently stir until just combined. Be careful not to overmix. We want a light sponge. Transfer the batter to your tray greased with butter. Smooth the top and bake for 28 to 30 minutes or until a toothpick or a skewer comes out clean. Here we are, our cake fresh out of the oven. While it cools, let's make our milk topping. For the milk topping, in a saucepan add 1.5 cups of milk, 10 ounces of sweetened condensed milk, 1/4 teaspoon of almond extract, 1 teaspoon of ground cardamom, and a few strands of saffron. Bring it to a gentle simmer and then take it off the heat and let it cool completely. If it feels too thick, add a couple of tablespoons of water to dilute it. Once your cake has cooled, keep it in the tray and use a fork or a skewer to poke holes all over the top. This will help it soak all the delicious cardamom milk. Now pour the cooled milk mixture slowly over the cake. Go in stages, let each pour absorb before adding more. Refrigerate the cake for at least 2 to 4 hours to allow the milk to soak completely into the sponge. Now for our whipped cream frosting, in a large bowl, add 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, 1/2 cup of icing sugar, a pinch of cream of tartar if you want to stabilize the whipped cream, and 1/4 teaspoon of almond extract. Whip till you see stiff peaks forming. Stop at the point where stiff peaks form, otherwise our cream will turn into butter and we don't want that. Set aside about a cup of whipped cream if you want to decorate your cake with swirls or rosettes later. Now spread the whipped cream generously over your soaked cake. This layer is light, creamy, and it balances the richness perfectly. Top with a generous handful of chopped pistachios. This adds the perfect crunch and color to the cake. If you're feeling fancy, pipe on a few rosettes using a star tip. Totally optional, but it's always beautiful. And decorate the rosettes with remaining pistachios. Refrigerate the cake for at least 2 to 4 hours, preferably overnight. This gives the flavors time to soak in and develop beautifully. cut into squares, and serve straight from the tray. It's soft, fragrant, and absolutely melts in your mouth. And there you have it, our soft cardamom-kissed rasmalai cake with clouds of whipped cream and pistachio crunch on top. Thank you so much for baking with me today. If you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe if you like to see more cozy desserts like this one. Until next time, take care, eat well, and don't forget to save a slice for yourself.